Hey, hey, get on that beat, friends. Get on that beat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're viewing this message. Listen, can you believe that it is March already in 2021? Absolutely. March the 1st. And friends, I anticipate this being a awesome month. Do you hear me? I'm expecting miracles. I'm expecting growth. I'm expecting even greater change. I'm expecting some of the good things to take place in this month. That's just where it's going to be. That's where my faith is. But listen, I'm glad that you've tuned in. You know, last month we focused on matters of the heart, and this month we are focusing on marching forth. Yes, marching forth, meaning moving forward, pressing toward the mark, and having progress, growth, and change for the better in the same token. Listen, this week for our motivational message, I want to talk about purpose. I know that many of us have maybe read books and heard speakers and even question, what is my purpose? And friends, simply put, purpose is defined as the reason for doing or being created. You know, the sun has great purpose to provide the light that we need during the day so that we may travel or do the work that we must do, as well as provide the vitamin D that we need for our beautiful skin. You know, the purpose of seeds is to be planted and to sprout or deliver different foods and plants and things of that nature that we may use in everyday life for our benefit. And friends, there's purpose for you. There's purpose for you. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us that I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for your good and not evil, to give you a future and a hope. Friends, we're also reminded that many are the plans in the mind of man. And can we admit we all have plans? We all have things that we want to do in 2021, make happen in 2021 and in our futures. But it reminds us also that it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand. So what I've learned as a believer is that whatever we do, for whatever reason we are created, there's some things that our being here, our living, our creation is for. Whatever it is, for whatever reason we're here, number one, I've learned, is to bring glory back to God. Why? Because He is the creator of all. For those who are believers, you already know this. He is the creator of all, not the universe, not some other being, but God Himself. He created man in His image, meaning He wanted us to pretty much be like Him. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. There were no mistakes when He created us. And we have been created for a purpose. And it's to bring glory back to Him. I also have learned, friends, that part of our purpose for being here is to serve others. Whatever it is that we were created to do or created to be. It's not about us. Things that we've gone through, as tragic as they may have been, as hard, as tumultuous, as, awful we deemed them to have been, friends, there was purpose for it. There was purpose for it. And I usually tell people that at the end of the day, there will be somebody down the road in your life that you will cross paths with that will need your testimony. You will have to share what you've been through and how you've overcome or overcame to help somebody else. Friends, we have purpose. And our purpose includes serving others. Life is not about cash, clothes, cars, and cribs, and having, the tangible things. That's great, but that's not our sole purpose. We want to live a great life, but that's not our sole purpose. Friends, I want you to join me the next time as we continue to talk about purpose, because time is passing and we need to make sure that we are in alignment with God's will, His plan, His purpose for our lives. Tune in the next session later this week as we delve a little deeper talking about purpose. Thank you for tuning in. You can view this as well as other videos that I've created on YouTube at Miss CEO, MISSCEO. Follow me on Instagram at Get On That Beat. And friends, until next time, have a great day. Live with purpose. Get on that beat. Bye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Listen, friends, get on that beat. Get on that beat. I certainly hope that your day is going well or is off to a great start. I hope that you are making a decision to march forth, because that's what we're doing in the month of March and throughout 2021. We are marching forth with progress, with increase, with expectation, in faith. And so, ironically, today is March the 4th. Okay? And listen, I am glad you are here tuning in, joining me. I started this week, our motivational message is focusing on living with purpose. And in our last session, I kind of just discussed with you about purpose, what it was, and giving some clarity a little bit about having purpose in our lives, that we are here for a reason. We are created for something. Every day that you wake up, you have purpose. You are not just existing, but you should be living, and living on purpose. Purpose is simply defined as a reason for being or doing. And so, friends, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not some psychic. I don't know what your purpose is, but I do pray and hope that if you don't know, that God will begin to reveal to you, that He will begin to show you and bring you into the knowing of your purpose. It's all within you. I do know that. Friends, whatever your purpose is, it's within you. You know, when I started yelling, get on that beat, about 10 years ago in my exercise classes, I had no idea that God was setting me up for such a time as this. I had no idea that me yelling that phrase would end up turning into a business, a enterprise, a movement of some sort. I simply wanted to motivate and inspire people, to finish the class that we were in, whether it was spin class or boot camp or whatever. And people would tell me at the end of the class, you know what? I needed what you gave today. I needed that. I needed your energy. You coming to class? I need your energy. Thank you so much for bringing your energy. They didn't know that I was pushing myself in the same token. But how many people know that part of our purpose is to serve others? And in serving others, we help ourselves, and it makes us feel good. And so, friends, I am so glad God knows how to prepare us and bring us into what we are moving into, because I realize Get On That Beat is not about apparel. It's not about things, but it's actually ministry in the marketplace. He's actually given me a platform to be able to share about His goodness and who He is in a different way. And again, remember I said on the last session that our purpose should bring glory to God and that it should serve others. If you end up monetizing or profiting from your purpose, cool. That's great. That's like an added bonus. But don't forget that whatever purpose you serve is to help somebody else. Even in your pain, there's purpose for your pain that we experience. You and I, we all have gone through some traumatic experiences, some hardships that we would have rather not gone through. But there was purpose for it, friends. And so as we move about into 2021, as we move about this month of March, continue to live with purpose and on purpose. When you live on purpose, you are intentional about your behaviors and your actions and the things you do. Friends, I am intentional about getting on that beat and the next phase and the next steps. I am praying for wisdom and understanding and insight, because again, this is ministry for me and I'm serving others in the process. Make sure you keep the focus or the main thing as you live with purpose and live on purpose. Dr. King had purpose for his life. His life was cut down at a very young age, 39 years old. But the man had purpose and made impact that affected all nationalities, all races, all cultures, every city, every state, even countries outside of the United States. And still today, we remember the work that he did, along with many others who have impacted the world. Friends, whatever you've been called to do, whether it's to be a mother, whether it's to be a survivor, whether it's to be a speaker, whether it's to serve in ministry in any capacity, whatever you've been called to do, know you have purpose and you are making a difference in somebody's life. Somebody is watching you. Friends, I pray that you continue to live on purpose, that you live with purpose, that God will continue to unveil to you the next phase of your life as it relates to your purpose, and that you will continue to go higher, increase, and grow in 2021 and beyond. I love you, friends. God love you. I want you to have a wonderful day, night, week, whatever it may be going on in your life at this time. Continue to live, dream, execute, plan, love yourself. These are all things that I've talked about, and you can see these videos on my YouTube channel at Miss CEO, MISS CEO. Friends, live with purpose and on purpose. And as always, get on that beat. Bye, guys.